Online lead generation through paid ads are a great way to gain consistency and to grow your real estate business. The question is, which ad platform should you focus on? Facebook ads or YouTube ads? Well, the good news is I've spent tens of thousands on both ad platforms, and in this video, I'm going to compare the two and let you know which one produces more leads, which one produces higher quality leads, and which one gets you actual closings. Because at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. In case we haven't met before, hi, my name is Ahmad Homidi. I'm an active real estate agent in Austin, Texas. I want to thank you for watching. If you do find the information in this video to be helpful, please do like and subscribe. But more importantly, if you need help running paid ads, you can go to MediaOmnipresence.com and schedule a short meeting with me. The good news is both ad platforms actually do work and they have their pros and cons. Let's start with the pros for Facebook. Facebook has a lower cost for leads. You can get leads for as low as $2 per lead, sometimes even lower, depending on the current market that you're in, and then also depending on how well your ad is performing. You can also generate more leads on Facebook, especially because Facebook has a lead form that makes it easy for users to provide their contact information to you. With just a click of a button, they can provide you with their name, their email address, and their phone numbers. You can also get faster results through Facebook. You can create an ad today and start getting leads within just a few hours of launching the ad. It's also super consistent. I like to think that it's like turning on a water faucet. I know that if I want leads, I can turn on my Facebook ads and then leads will flow out like water from a faucet. And something that people really don't know is that ugly ads actually do better on Facebook, which makes it easier for you to get started. So you don't have to worry about having a high quality production. The reason why ugly ads work so well on Facebook and Instagram is that people are tired of being advertised to. The high quality photos and the high quality videos actually get skipped over because they look like ads. But ugly, low quality photos, ugly, low quality videos, they actually stand out because they look more like somebody's organic Facebook post. Creating successful ads is much easier on Facebook. Your ad can be just a photo of a house where you're offering a free list of homes that's priced below, let's say $400,000 or whatever the average cost of homes are in your area. Here's a great formula for a successful ad. Have a picture of a home and then have a free list of homes that you're offering that's below the average cost of a home in your area, plus a feature. So here in Austin, Texas, during the summertime, it gets blazing hot. And the ad that I like to run in the summertime is a picture of a home and then a free list of homes with a pool priced under $450,000. And then they can just click on the ad and then they can receive that free list of homes. So that is an ad that I've actually ran multiple times, and every time I run it, I generate a ton of leads, and the cost per lead is super low, and I can get 3 to 4 leads per day just running that ad alone. Moving on, most CRMs connect to Facebook, making it easy to automate the entire funnel process. You can run your ads, you can generate leads, and then you can automatically start the lead nurture sequence through your CRM with your automated email campaigns and your automated text campaigns. That's it for the list of pros, and now I'm going to get into the cons of Facebook. Starting with the fact that Facebook is a social media platform, and the way that users use it is one of the main issues when it comes to advertising. People are on Facebook or Instagram just for entertainment and to pass the time. That means that they're scrolling mindlessly, and in order for you to get them to pay attention to your ad, you need to disrupt what they are doing. This is called disruption marketing. You need to get them to stop scrolling and then interact with your ad, even though there's no intent behind their actions. And what I mean by that is their intent wasn't to get onto Facebook to get information on real estate. Their intent wasn't to get onto Instagram to learn about homes on the market or to learn about how to sell their home. It's just not what those platforms are used for. Okay, moving on with more cons. The biggest issue is the poor lead quality from Facebook ads. And depending on your market and also depending on what's going on with the real estate market in general, especially as it relates to buying homes, only about 1 in 100 leads is an actual lead where they want to buy a home. The others are just people who have stumbled upon your ad and clicked a button on accident, or they had a slight interest, but they really don't want to be bothered. The next con is Facebook's special ad category, which restricts you from targeting your audience. Your ads will be distributed within a 15-mile radius, and you have to trust Facebook's algorithm to target the right audience for you. I know that earlier in this video I listed the Facebook lead form as one of the benefits as a pro, but it's also a con, especially the autofill feature. Now, while this does make it easy to generate leads, most of the time those leads, they don't remember completing the lead form because it was autofilled. And all they had to do was just click on a button to submit their contact information. Most of the leads don't remember your ad, and they don't remember clicking on it. They especially don't remember submitting their contact information to you, which brings me to my next point. Lead follow-up with Facebook ads is a pain. There's almost no difference between following up with a Facebook lead and a cold call. I actually think it's more awkward because, understandably, from your point of view, you've advertised something. They've clicked on your ad and they've submitted you their contact information. So obviously you're going to think that this is a warm call because they have raised their hand and they have shown interest in what you have to offer. But in reality, this is actually not the case at all. 99% of the time, they don't remember ever clicking on your ad. So on the call, you'll end up spending your time trying to convince them that yes, they did click on your ad, and they're going to try to convince you that no, they didn't. So in order to avoid this, you need to have a script that is very streamlined, and you avoid this type of conversation and you point them in the direction that you want this conversation to go to. Otherwise, it'll be a dead-end call. Moving on, next on the list of cons for Facebook ads is lead conversion. It takes 3 months or up to 2 years to convert Facebook leads, and most never convert, which just ends up cluttering your CRM with low quality leads. Because Facebook ads are easy to launch, that means that there's more competition with other agents who are also running Facebook ads. People are seeing the same kinds of ads over and over again, and that can also mean that the same leads that have clicked on your ads may have clicked on other real estate agents' ads and are being nurtured through their automated lead nurture campaigns, which also lowers the likelihood of you being able to convert these leads. And lastly, Facebook ads are most effective in targeting buyer leads. It's very difficult to consistently generate seller leads through Facebook ads. And that has a lot to do with Facebook's special ads campaign, which limits you to advertising within at least a 15-mile radius. There are hundreds and thousands of Facebook accounts within a 15-mile radius. And what that means is, in order to get a listing, in order to get a seller to trust you, they need to see you over and over again. They need to internalize your message, and they need to feel like they know you, they like you, and they trust you. And that can't happen if you're advertising to hundreds of thousands of accounts at the same time. You're just not going to get the repetition that you need to build that trust. So Facebook is primarily a platform to generate buyer leads. Keep that in mind. Now let's compare that with YouTube ads. Unlike Facebook and Instagram, which are social media platforms that use a combination of posts, photos, and videos, YouTube is a search engine focusing only on video. People use YouTube in all sorts of ways to watch cat videos or to watch people traveling the world, but a majority of the time, it's used to learn or to solve a problem. And because YouTube is a search engine, people can type in what they want to watch or what they want to learn, which means that there is intent behind how they're using the platform. So as a real estate agent, we have to use intent-based advertising to grab their attention and to generate leads. With that said, here's a list of the pros for YouTube ads. The biggest difference is that YouTube ads produces higher quality leads. People who are going to click on your real estate ads have already shown some type of interest in real estate related content. They've performed a search that's related to real estate, and that usually means that they're more likely to be in the decision-making phase. Which brings me to my next point. The lead conversion time is much faster with YouTube ads. You're usually catching them when they're closer to making a real estate related decision, so you can convert a lead into a client much faster. Unlike Facebook, YouTube does allow you to target your audience. You can target by city or by radius. You can target by income level. You can also target by if someone is looking to purchase a home or if they are a homeowner. So if you're going after listings, of course, being able to target only homeowners is such an advantage. In addition, the most impactful way that you can target your audience is by the use of keywords. You can target someone who has recently searched either on Google or on YouTube if they've performed a search for something like how to sell my home or how to sell my home in Austin, Texas quickly. You can put your ads directly in front of those people, which makes YouTube and its targeting so powerful. YouTube is a video platform, which means that people see you over and over again on video. So even if you don't generate a lead right away, you're still branding yourself. You're becoming recognized as a real estate agent within your community. And if you run those videos for long enough, you will get the compounding effect of brand recognition. And when they're ready to do some type of a real estate transaction, you will immediately come to mind. In the long run, the more recognizable agent will inevitably get more business. YouTube also has a better payment structure. If you run skippable in-stream YouTube ads, those are the ones that pop up before a longer video, and those are the ones that have the 5-second timer before you can skip it. Now, if you skip it between 5 seconds to 30 seconds, you're not charged for those ads. You're only charged if someone watches 30 seconds or more of your ad. So that is a great way to brand yourself even without getting charged for it. And through YouTube ads, it's easier for people to get to feel like they know you, they like you, and they trust you. You can gain people's trust by positioning yourself as an authority in real estate simply by providing useful information over and over again. I think you're going to love this one because YouTube ads have such an easier lead follow-up. The leads that you generate from YouTube have seen you a few times before they ever click on your ad. So when you call them, they feel like they already know you. And then the conversation that you have with them over the phone is usually so much easier. And there is less competition. Only 0.01% of real estate agents are currently using YouTube ads. This is the biggest opportunity right now to stand out from your competition. And I honestly believe that if you do it right, it can change your entire real estate career. Now, let's talk about some of the cons with YouTube ads. It is a video platform, and so many real estate agents are afraid to be on video. And for whatever reason, for them, this is a non-starter. They're just not going to do it. Even though it's one of the best ways to generate high quality leads, and these leads actually want to work with you because they feel like they know you. Another reason why I think a lot of agents stray away from YouTube ads is in order to do it right, you have to know how to set up a sales funnel. A lot of agents don't know how to do this. Basically, you run an ad. You need viewers to click on your ad, and then when they do that, they're redirected to a landing page where they are prompted to provide you their contact information in exchange for what you are offering in that ad, which is usually a lead magnet. Then the lead's contact information needs to automatically go into your CRM so that the lead nurture workflow sequence kicks off in the back. Unlike Facebook, many CRMs don't directly integrate with YouTube, which means that your landing page will need to be integrated so that the leads can automatically be transferred to your CRM. This does add a little bit more complexity, but it's actually pretty easy if you know what you're doing. All right, let me add to the list of cons. Your videos do need to be more polished and they need to have better editing compared to Facebook ads. The point of your ad is to grab viewer attention, get them interested in your offer, and then click on the ad. And they're not going to do this if the ad is done sloppy, with poor lighting and low quality audio. They're just not going to trust the ad, and then they're going to click away. Now, your ad doesn't have to be professionally done. It just needs to be decent with good audio and good video. Although there is more intent on YouTube, it's more difficult to come up with an ad that converts at a high level. So yes, you can easily put out an ad, but if you don't know what you're doing, you could waste thousands of dollars without getting any results. The good news is there is a tested formula that makes this process so much easier, and I will be sharing that formula with you in my other videos. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified when those videos come out. Lastly, the cost to generate a lead through YouTube ads is way higher than on Facebook. So do keep that in mind. All right, so that's the side-by-side comparison between Facebook ads and YouTube ads. You can make both of them work for you, but if you had to pick one, I would go with YouTube ads every time. You can get higher quality seller leads that are ready to transact with you in just a few months. It's scalable, and the best part is that it's compounding, which means not only are you going to gain brand attention by running the ads, but whenever you do get a listing, you get to advertise that listing on YouTube to the same audience. You get to show them that you're actually doing what you said you would do. Then after you sell that listing, you have the opportunity to tell your audience about how you sold it and how you can do the same for them. It builds on your credibility, and over time, you'll have sellers calling you out of the blue to come over and list their home. I know this happens because it happens to me all the time. And if you want this to happen to you, then go to MediaOmnipresence.com and sign up to work with me. I'll help you to create a high converting YouTube ad and build out your entire real estate funnel so that you can generate closings month in and month out. I hope to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.